Hi there. I think we're recording. Welcome to our pet presentation. Let's see. Okay, just make sure all this stuff's out of the way. So this is Team Beachbody's and Team Body Burn, the team that we're on. What is coaching all about presentation and webinar? So thank you for joining tonight. I know you're all busy moms or dads or just busy ladies. So we're going to try and keep this short and sweet and get to questions at the end. So if you'll just hold them at the end, and you can either ask them on the presentation or you can send them to the coach that invited you to this. We'll be an open book and answer all of those. So welcome, welcome. Let's go and jump right in. Let's see here. Sorry, there we go. Who am I? I am Sarah LaNore. I'm the founder of Team Body Burn, the amazing group of women and men that you see down in the corner there in turquoise. That was at our Coach Summit event in Nashville last year. It's amazing how many people came, and the events that the company puts on and getting to see everybody in person is just so much fun. But I am a 3-time elite 8-star diamond coach, and all that means is that there's a lot of success going on in this team. A lot of leaders, a lot of sharing and caring and duplication, because that's really how you grow in this business, is duplicating what you're doing and teaching your team to do the same thing. So we are a top 1% ranked team in the company, 88 out of 450,000 coaches, which is pretty amazing. A lot of rock stars on this team. I'm a mother to Emma, who's 5, and Jack, who's 6 months old, and I'm a wife to Mark. We're a military family with the Coast Guard. We move around every 2 to 4 years. We love adventure. We love moving. For now, it's getting older now that we have kids. Gets stressful and it's a lot, but we do love adventure. We love being outside. We like hiking and biking and boating, and we love fitness. That's really why I got started. Well, I like wine and chocolate, so I have to work out and be a lover of fitness in order to be able to consume all of that. But that's really why I got started with this. My story is it's kind of boring, but my story is that I had my daughter 5 years ago, emergency C-section, and before her, I was a gym goer. I went to the gym every single day. I was kind of obsessive about it. And after I had my daughter and my C-section recovery, I was not able to go. First of all, my body just wasn't ready to get back into it, and they didn't have childcare, and my daughter was on a funky nap schedule. You all get it. You know, it's so hard to get out of the house when you're a new mom. So posted on Facebook, and my upline coach that I signed up with told me about Beachbody and Lesmo's pump, and so I got started. And you know, my reason for starting this was because I love working out. I was a college soccer player. I've grown up around health and fitness and nutrition, and I love it. It gets me excited. I like to sweat, which is kind of crazy and weird. So my story is just that. It's that I was selfishly wanting to get my body back after having the baby, and once I had these amazing results with Lesmo's pump, and my husband posted them on social media, they went viral. And that's really where Beachbody took off for me. Was, you know, I had no intention of working this business. I had signed up with the military discount and thought, okay, let's get my body back and live a happy life, be a happy mom, right? Happy wife, happy life, happy mom, that little saying. And lo and behold, you know, when I started sharing what I was doing, people wanted to know. Other moms in my mommy group, they wanted to know, what are you doing? You look great. How you come out, you know, your energy is just exuding, and you look good and you feel good and you're happy. And you know, these other moms were depressed and not leaving the house and then sweats all day, and here I was, you know, looking and feeling my best. And so it became a mission for me to pay it forward and to help these moms not feel that way, because it made such a difference in my life. Drinking Shakeology and doing these fitness programs from home, from the comfort of my home, and then, you know, getting my husband on board with it, and now he loves it. He loves to work out from, you know, our home, and that's like I said, where it took off. And so that kind of leads me into the next topic, the next talking point of our why, and why you want to do this. What's your why factor? And we all have this why. It's like that thing that's in your belly that's burning, and it's keeping you going, it's keeping you pushing. It's tied to your heartstrings and maybe even tugs on them, and it might even make you cry. It's very near and dear to your heart. You know, why are you doing this? And there's tons and tons of reasons for why people might do this. You know, it might be a financial reason. They see the dollar signs and they're like, sweet, I need I need some income in my life. I need to make money. And that's what's going to motivate them to push, push through this. It's their push goal, if you will. Some people, don't want to work their corporate job anymore. I luckily was a stay-at-home mom when I started this. I wasn't in corporate America. I'd already quit my job and done maternity leave and decided I wasn't going back. Without Beachbody, I just wasn't going to go back. Um, but some people want to fire their boss. Some people want to quit their full-time job. Some people might just need the accountability for their own fitness. Maybe it's for your kids. Maybe it's because you love fitness and nutrition like I do, and you love helping people. Maybe it's that you just want to feel appreciated and important and part of a community. And, that was another reason I got started too, was that I just, being a mom, I was tired of being surrounded by baby everything. I wanted adult interaction. I wanted to be a part of a community with other like-minded moms and feel important and feel like I was contributing too. I wasn't in it for the money in the beginning. I didn't really understand it in the beginning, which is probably a lot of the questions that you have, and we'll get to that. But as I learned that my efforts can be rewarded financially, I realized that I could make this work. I could turn this into something that would help contribute to my family and help pay some bills and help provide, maybe a source of education fund for my daughter and my son in the future. And now, I'm here at this 6-figure mark, pushing for 7-figure income to retire my husband and to build our dream home. And I never thought that was possible. So my why has evolved over time, and yours will too. It started as a very selfish thing to get my body back and to be healthy for my family. And now it's turned into, this big and powerful, empowering goal that's very near and dear to my heart, because I want to be back home with family, and I want to, retire my husband, who's put in so much heart and work for our family these past 20 years. So it's my turn to repay it, right? So what makes Beachbody different? What makes us unique and different? And we don't like to push products. And I don't know if you've seen on Facebook or social media where you get invited to the lash parties and the candle parties and the face cream parties, and well, all that is great. I use a ton of those products, the oils and the candles and the mascaras and all that kind of stuff. It's something that I wasn't passionate about. I wasn't passionate about selling 31 bags or selling, Rodan and Fields skincare stuff. I wasn't passionate about it. I was passionate about health and fitness, and hopefully you are too, and that's why you're here. But it's easy to talk about something when you're passionate about it, and it doesn't come off salesy. It doesn't come off as pushing product, because here we preach a lifestyle. We preach that we lead by example, and we put people first. We build relationships, and we're different because we push a lifestyle. We don't push a product. Our products are that you have to be healthy, you have to exercise, and you have to be a part of this community that's going to get you these amazing results. And so that's what we are. I've already mentioned a few things, but we don't have to really sell anything here. The company does all the marketing for us, and the products really kind of sell themselves. Shanti, Autumn Calabrese, Tony Horton, and the company does these infomercials and online marketing and celebrity marketing now. I mean, I've seen Slater from Saved by the Bell just the other day doing our new program, Core to Force. And so they're marketing the programs for us. They sell themselves. We are just the Beachbody coaches are just people who have this passion for making a difference in the world. And we're the billboards. We're the walking billboards. And the company is going to stand behind us and reward us and equip us. And that's going to keep developing amazing programs and products to help us end this trend of obesity in the country and in the world around us, because we are going to be going international. So we call ourselves a multi-level helping company because we like to put the people first. We don't put the product first. We put the people first. And we want to get the right product in the right person's hands, and we don't want to just sign them up with anything. We want to get to know these people. It's a relationship building business, and that's what I loved about it, is that I got to talk to people. And you may not be someone that likes to talk to people, and I don't mean you have to get on the phone. It's all kind of online, or however you want to build it, really. But a lot of it is online behind your computer screen, and so you're going to be building relationships. You're going to be messaging or talking to a lot of people, but it is helping them. And that's what I love about it, is that I get to pay my passion forward and help other people feel as amazing and have as much success as I do, if not more. So there is something for everyone. That's something else that kind of makes us unique, is that, regardless of age and gender and fitness level, our company has a solution for everyone. We've got world-class fitness programs, all that you can imagine. We just went digital, and so now you can have access to every program that we've got online, which is pretty amazing. Every program for a yearly membership, and that's cheaper than a gym membership, and you get to access them all from your tablet, from your phone, wherever you want. And so that's a huge selling point, especially if you're like a personal trainer or group fitness instructor. You can connect these people when they're away from you, and I think that's really, really cool. But we have stuff for beginners, we have stuff for intermediate, and we have fitness fanatics that take workouts to the next level. We've got stuff for them too, because that was me. I was a college athlete, and I was like, okay, I'm not doing this like Jane Fonda stuff. And I totally, thought that whenever I signed up, but it is not that at all. There are some very intense programs out there designed just for athletes. And we have products that help kick weight loss down the drain, like give you that big kickstart. There's also fitness program accessories that you see there, and apparel too. Now we sell apparel. I'm surprised that's not on the presentation. And supplements that help you get optimal results. So these are actually the performance line supplements, and they're NSF certified, which just basically means that there's nothing banned, no substances in them that are banned from athletic organizations. And that was huge for me, being a college athlete. I tend to connect with a lot of moms that were played college ball or sports or whatever, and I think that's a huge thing, knowing that there are these supplements that are going to help us, and we understand what that is, the BCAAs and recovery formulas and pre-workout formulas, but also knowing that, with your kids, if you have kids in athletics or other, clients that need that kind of supplement. And the company is just crazy innovative. That's one thing I really love about this company, is that every quarter, I kid you not, they're coming out with something new, whether it's a new program, a new supplement, a new flavor of Shakeology, a new workout equipment, whatever. There's always something new, and they're staying up to speed with what's going on in the world, and keeping it fresh and fun and exciting, which is nice being a coach, because you're always going to have some kind of new product to put out there to your customers. But fitness alone is not what makes us so unique. There's also Shakeology, and we know that everyone struggles with nutrition. That's probably the biggest hurdle that a lot of people have to get over, is the nutrition part, because you can work out till you're blue in the face, right? You can spend 3 hours in the gym cranking weights, running on the treadmill, but if your diet is out of whack, if you are not dialed in on your nutrition, you're not going to see results. It's just the end story. So enter Shakeology, and you can kind of think of it as the secret weapon for coaches to help their customers get incredible results, because it's our signature product, and it's only sold through coaches. There's nothing on the market that really matches up to the dense nutrition, the health benefits, and the dollar for dollar value that comes with it. I mean, for less than like $4.10 a serving, you get the nutritional equivalent of about $41 worth of fruits and vegetables in a single glass, in that single pretty glass that you see there. And it's delicious. It tastes amazing. And for those that like to try before they buy, we also have little sampler packs that people can order from you directly as their coach. That way they can try it and see which flavor they love the best. And as a coach, drinking it every day, that's what keeps me feeling incredible. Being a breastfeeding mom, I drink it through my pregnancy. My daughter drinks it, my husband drinks it, and we haven't been sick in like years. Like, I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, the flu season, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize it was flu season, because I've not been sick in forever, and I don't even get the flu shot. So anyways, this is what keeps me feeling good, and it helps me show people that our products work, because I am using it on a daily basis. And it's been an absolute game changer for me throughout my pregnancies, because I can just blend up this yummy, delicious chocolate shake. I can add in spinach, I can add in frozen banana and milk, and it not only tastes great, but it provides daily nutrients. It gives me energy as a new mom, or a mom of another child again, starting all over. It keeps me regular. It helps curb my sweet tooth cravings and my junk food cravings. And I look forward to it every day. I crave it every day. And my OB approved it as my prenatal because it has everything that the baby and I need for, needed for my pregnancy, and then now for postpartum and for breastfeeding. So it is a win-win in my book. And it gets results. So with the fitness that I talked about, with the nutrition, and now with the coaching side of it, people are going to get results. And that's what this coaching thing is all about, is, seeing these success stories. These are coaches on the team, which is so cool. So thanks to all the coaches that shared this, that it reminds me why I do what I do, and it makes me feel so proud to be a coach and to be a part of this mission to help people get results. Because if you look at their faces, I mean, some of them were happy before, sure, but they look even happier after, and they probably feel so much better. So it might be more of a confidence thing. It might be more of like health, like they got over a health issue, whether it be some kind of, like, I don't know, hormonal thing or imbalance or something like that. But these programs work. These products are proven to work, and here's the proof in the pudding right here. And they change the lives of these people every single day, and that's our job as coaches, is to help them through with that support and that motivation, and making sure that they get a product that's right for them. Because each one of these coaches started with a different program, but it was the right one for them. And then they moved on, obviously, to others. But it's just incredible, aren't those? I mean, they need a round of applause. And here are some more results. Because I love to share that kind of stuff. So reservations and hesitations. I really wanted to talk about these because I had these same hesitations and the same concerns whenever this was on my plate and someone approached me about coaching. I thought, oh, well, I don't know. Let me think about it. And so I wanted to run through the top 6 that I get and that I had as a prospect coach, hopefully to help you feel a little bit better about this. So the first one is, I'll have to push product on family and friends. No way, not the case at all. If that were ever true, I would have never joined, because I don't do that. The way I run my business and train my team to run their businesses is not about pushing products, which I kind of already talked about, but and hopefully you can kind of see that and feel that from what we put out on social media from my team and myself. But we have someone in our circle that does that. I know we all do. We all have someone that does that. They're very pushy. They just sell, and all their posts on the newsfeed are just selling and pushing product, and very annoying. And the thought of that being me just makes me cringe. Believe me, or anyone on my team for that matter. So believe me, it is not like that. Not on my team anyway. I specifically train my team to inspire, to help lead by example. And that is not only what is so fulfilling about this, but it's what works to build a solid, thriving, and legit business. I have 6-figure earners and 7-figure earners, income per year on my team to prove it, that we found a system that works, and it's not pushing product. It's being a sharesman, as I like to call it, sharing your story, sharing your journey, and putting those people first. Number 2, I would need a fitness following or need to know a lot of people to make this work. Absolutely not. We all start from ground zero with a few people in our lives who are on a fitness journey just like we are. And you learn from the coach that you join with, and myself as the upline leader of Team Body Burn, how to build a like-minded network after you join. So whoever you are and whatever you've been through, there are people that relate to you more than they'll relate to someone else like me. They'll relate to you because they know you, or they suffered from what you've suffered from, or they've been through what you've been through. And I didn't even know how to use Facebook when I started my business. So if you join me and our team, you get startup training, ongoing training from me personally, and other top coaches training us as well. I focus a lot on social media training because I built my business there. Facebook is where I've grown, and so I've had to learn it in and out. I've done a lot of training on it, so I love to share that and pay that forward. And you have access to me one-on-one, my trainings, my team training site, my Facebook groups. I teach my team how to use Facebook and what other social media sites to build a like-minded network and to help those who want to help others. So while some of us come into this with a huge network of people, it doesn't mean that we're automatically successful at all. It just means we have more people to talk to, but it doesn't mean that we're going to automatically be successful. So on the flip side, if you come into this with only a few people in your network, it doesn't mean that you can't be successful with those few people. It just means that you're going to have to talk to a little bit more people. So we'll get into that, the detail too. And if you decide to sign up as a coach, you'll have access to all of our training on that. Number 3, I would need a lot of extra time and not be working full time to fit this in. And no, that's not true. Most of my team, and myself included, started building this business as we were either working full time, demanding jobs, or working full time as a stay-at-home mom, because that's a job too. And so I won't say that being a mom, working full time, and on top of all that, building a business is easy, but it's most definitely doable if you're committed and you love helping people in a fitness kind of way. All of my coaches, who are now my top coaches on the team, they began as they were working full time, and many are moms as well, which is a big, important job, obviously. So you do not have to have a lot of extra time. We teach you how to cram everything that you need to do in an hour. We call it our power hour, and we give you the tools that you need to do that. We show you what to focus on and the steps to take, and give you basically a to-do list of what to do if that's all the time that you have. And then we build from there. So you will be in good hands. We'll show you the ropes. Number 4, I don't want to drink Shakeology, therefore I probably couldn't be successful. And that's not true either. You can be successful even if you don't start your coaching business drinking Shakeology. And we now have an amazing protein called the Performance Line, and it's a BCAA post-recovery drink that you just mix with water, and it's amazing. It's so amazing. Plus a new pre-workout drink that's, I think it's like a lemony lime flavor. Anyways, they're amazing. I talked about them earlier, and they're great tasting, all natural, and they work. So for your own results and health, though, I highly recommend that you look further into why so many of us are obsessed with Shakeology, because when I first heard of the price, I thought it was a typo. I was like, is Carl serious? Has he not lost his mind? But I was comparing it to a protein shake, and it also wasn't working, so I didn't have the money to pay for it, and that's why I signed up, because I wanted to make money to pay for it, and I got the military discount, so that's another story. But I was comparing it to a protein shake, so naturally I thought that was a ridiculous price. I'm like, are you serious? No way. And at the time, I wasn't even keen on drinking protein shakes anyway. I was breastfeeding and a new mom. I didn't know what I was doing. So I was just uneducated, and I hadn't tried a recipe that I was in love with. So that's the beauty of the sample packs and the different flavors, is that you got to try them all, and you got to try different recipes before you find one that you just absolutely love. And now I have my recipe, and it's the same one I've been drinking for the last 4 years. So now I've been drinking it for 5 years, and I'm in love with it and the results and the taste, and I really miss it on the days that I don't get it. Like if there's, and that never happens, but like if I'm on vacation, for example, and I forget to take some with me, I'm like, I'm a mean mommy. I want my shake. And so now I definitely believe Shakeology is priced where it should be, and it's so worth it. I'd cancel my cable, and I'd sell a pair of shoes every month if I had to. And I'd drink it daily, sometimes twice a day, even if I wasn't a coach. That's the truth. Number 5, I think I need to be more fit so others will take me seriously. And most of my top coaches have joined when they were just getting back into their fitness. And this business is what helped them stay more accountable to that mission. They were postpartum fitness, new moms, just had a baby. That's the kind of coaches that have joined my team. But also realize at the core of what causes us to be inspired by someone is watching them overcome their own struggles, habits, and fears. Progress just inspires, y'all. And if you are struggling, great. You've got a huge opportunity to get to work on yourself and show progress. People want to see you have results. They want to see you succeed. They want to see the change. That's what people love. They almost like to watch us fail too, but we're not going to fail. We're going to fail forward. The right kind of people are not envious of that journey. They're inspired by it. Even if they are more fit, it's inspiring to see progress. It just is. It's just the way the human brain works, right? Everyone wants progress, even if they're not ready to commit to the work yet. Even when they are ready to commit, they'll come to you as that person that they know, that they like, and that they trust, because they've been watching you and seeing you, sharing from your start. And your start may be completely different from my start. So you can't compare that at all. And in this business, you're not advertising your body. You're not advertising, the body. You're building relationships. You're advocating a healthy lifestyle, and you're connecting with people one-on-one. Success in this business, it's going to depend on who you are, not what you look like. And so that's why you really have to dig deep and know that why that I was talking about earlier. Why am I doing this? Because that's what's going to keep you attached to this journey. It's going to keep you moving forward because you're like, okay, yes, back to that, back to the why. This is about who I am, not what I look like, not where I'm at in my journey, because I'm on this journey and it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Okay, number 6, and this is the last one. This is one of those pyramid things where only those at the top make money. Oh boy, this one drives me nuts and it makes me cringe because it's so not true. And anyone who thinks this is simply lacking knowledge about how our compensation structure is designed, and they're probably saying it based on some past experience or knowledge with another business. Because pyramid schemes are illegal. Hello, they're illegal. They do not exist, and if they do, they will be shut down. And we've been around for, oh my gosh, since 1998. 2007 is when Team Beachbody started, but Beachbody's been around since 1998, sorry. So they have not been shut down. So they're doing things totally legal. But, you know, I have to admit, though, I thought the same things when I heard this. My mind went there, too. I was like, oh, no, this is that MLM thing, right? And luckily, I, put my stubbornness aside. I looked deeper. I got my husband's perspective on it. He's got an MBA, so I'm like, tell me what this is all about. And yes, the structure is like a pyramid, but so is any other organizational structure of any company you work for. Look at the government. Our own government set up that way with the president on top and then all his little worker bees underneath him. Any company that you work for is like that. But with this company, the people at the bottom, so with Beachbody, the people at the bottom, the coaches that sign up now after me, like 5 years later, right? I've been a coach for 5 years, and anyone that signs up now, unlike a normal business structure, those coaches can make more than the people at the top. And that happens all the time. So if you sign up today and you work your tail off for 5 years, you could be making more than I make at 5 years, which is incredible. Like, that's a huge, like, glass ceiling, right? Or no, not glass ceiling. There's no glass ceiling. It's a huge window of opportunity. The door is open for so much success. And it actually happened to me because my coach, when I signed up with her, we started together. We kind of hit the ground running together. Neither one of us knew what we were doing. And I just took off and I just ran with it. And I didn't give up and had a lot of success. And I therefore pushed past her in my goals. I was higher ranking than her. I was creating more team volume than she was. And so it happened to me. So I know it can happen, that you can surpass the person that you signed up with and make more than the people on the top. And, have you ever heard of an hourly employee making more than the directors and the execs of a company? It's probably doubtful. But in this company, in this business, someone that is hundreds or even thousands levels beneath me has the same opportunity I had coming into this, with probably a little bit more on their plate because we've laid the foundation for them. So with this compensation structure, each coach is at the top of their own pyramid. So you're your own boss. You're the boss. You put it in as little or as much as you want to get out of it. So that is the misconception, and I felt compelled to clarify and share those with you because I felt that way too, and hopefully it helped clear some up in your head. So what is a coach? And what is a coach not? So a coach doesn't have to be a fitness expert or a nutrition expert. They don't have to already be at their fitness and nutrition goals. We talked about that. And they don't have to be an experienced salesperson. So what should a coach be? And what a coach does need to be is passionate, like so passionate and dedicated to helping people achieve their goals. They need to be consistently sharing how Team Beachbody can help change the lives of those that they meet through building relationships and connecting with people to find out what their goals are, to determine which programs would be right for them, because that's what it's about, finding the right thing for the right person. And in addition, they need to be committed to being proof the products work by using our programs every single day. Push and play, drinking the shakes, just being that walking billboard, okay? And that includes the workouts and Shakeology. Yeah, I said that. Okay. Finally, the coaches need to be committed to consistently improving themselves and developing themselves. And we call that personal development here. And it's so awesome because the company actually pushes that on us. They say, we want you to work on yourself. We want you to read books and podcasts and go to trainings and live events. We want you to be building your mind, just as you're building your body, because they go hand in hand, and you need the mindset even with the fitness, okay? Because in this business, it's key to build that mindset, because you're going to be building confidence. You're going to be setting goals and helping coaches stay focused, whether it's you or your teammates or the people you're working with. You need that mindset to stay focused on the activities that you need to complete to see your business grow. And there's going to be days where you're going to be down in the dumps. You're going to have negative output. You're going to have negative input. You're going to hear no a lot. People are going to quit on you. And that mindset is going to be huge for plowing you through, as is the why. That why is so important. Can't stress that enough. So what are some benefits of being a coach? Well, for starters, you get to set your own work hours. If you have a full-time job, then you might choose to spend a few hours working your business on your lunch break or at night instead of watching TV. That's what I did. And as your business grows and you can afford to spend more time focusing on it, you'll be able to start a transition from part-time to full-time. And I will say that I did not start off this way as a full-time Beachbody coach. I do now. I work it full-time, but I did not start out that way. When I started my business, and for the first year of building my business, I was a new mom, and I was getting adjusted to that, and I was getting adjusted to being a new stay-at-home mom. I was a corporate America mom in HR, and I was new to the whole at-home, having to juggle chores and wife and mom and me time. So just fitting this business into pockets of time was all I could do. Early morning, late at night, weekends when I could, when the hubby was home to help, and just moments here and there when I was at the park or on my phone or whatever. I was all in mentally, and I did what I needed to do. And I'm so grateful that, that work has paid off, but I didn't, it took effort. It took time on my end. And there were nights that were really long nights and days that I probably should have, gotten off the computer, but I stayed on. And I plugged away and I talked to more people. And it's been incredibly empowering and a gift of a business. And I'm so glad I stuck with it. But I don't want you to think that myself or other successful coaches start off just being able to easily fit this into their day, because that's not the case. Most start this business while working full-time and or being a full-time mom, which is obviously a full-time job too, because there's a lot of moms on our team. I think I'm looking at that picture and I'm like, half of us are moms. So I just want you to be rest assured, it's not only possible given a busy schedule. It's also the norm. And I teach you how to fit this in and work smarter, not harder. So luckily you can do pretty much everything from your phone, and we're going to give you the tools that you need to do it. So that's just a gist of kind of what being a coach entails and the opportunity. And then you get to be surrounded by these fit-minded, like-minded people. And they're just some of my best friends. And I love that we have such an awesome community on the team and in the network. Okay, what are some rewards? Because that's the fun part, right? You work hard, you put in all this hard work, so how do you get rewarded for that, that time and that effort? So the more you commit to working your business every single day, the more your business grows, the more rewards you can earn, right? We're compensated. We have a great compensation plan. It's very well-rounded, and you have the opportunity to receive commissions for selling products to customers, bonuses for helping your team grow, as well as qualifying for like free trips, like cruises and Disneyland and Punta Cana and so much more. Monthly incentive awards from the company and our team. I throw out lots of little incentives each month, recognition out the wazoo, and daily opportunities to learn and engage in personal development, because again, that is so huge. So how many people can say right now that your full-time job gives you rewards like that? I surely couldn't have said that when I was a mom. No, my corporate job either, though. I definitely didn't get to go to Punta Cana or on a cruise or get free swag like that picture up there and all these, free jackets and money and bonuses. No, thank you. Or yes, thank you, but no, I did not get that. So what to expect from our team? And so to help you earn those rewards, not only does Beachbody provide outstanding support, but you'll also have tons of access to our team's social media and business trainings, access to calls with top coaches, and putting yourself out there is not an overnight thing. We teach you how to ease into it and do it without being icky, salesy, or pushy. So you'll have access to all of our trainings. They're free, they're recorded, and they're there for you with your future team to have access to as well. And if you join our team, you get access to all the trainings, one-on-one help when you need it, and you can message me whenever you have questions. All of my new coaches get my first undivided attention. They come first in my priority list because there's a lot to learn. It's not hard stuff, but there's a lot to learn in the beginning. And so I want to get you through that learning curve as quickly and as educated as possible. So as a new coach, there's no guesswork on how to get you started. You just follow the simple systems that we have in place, and that guides you through exactly what you need to do in your first week and in your first months as a coach in the business. So we have tons of stuff: trainings, calls, prizes every month, team building events, leadership trainings, Facebook page engagement for you to ask questions and be a part of our team community, lots of recognition and accountability, unlimited support, and then beyond that, Beachbody has live events and different things that we get to go to quarterly. It's never ending. So you will not be without on this team or in this company. So let's get to the big hairy question that everybody wants to know. How do Beachbody coaches make money? And this is where I get a little uncomfortable because I don't love talking about income. It's just kind of one of those things that I've never been excited to talk about, because this shouldn't be your main motivation for becoming a coach. It's not a get-rich-quick system at all. But there is an incredible potential, and I think it's important for you to know that there's a lot of money can be made in this business. But it all depends on your effort. And my hope is that I don't misrepresent my purpose, because it's not about the money. It's about helping people, and the money will follow. But this is a very real question from a lot of inquiring, genuine minds. So I want to answer it. So for learning purposes on this call, there are two main ways that we earn money. One is a 15 to 40% commission on most sales that you make. You make a commission no matter what rank or status you're at. If you're a coach and you make a sale, at any time you make a commission from that sale. And I train you continually on how to build your network and connect with people who want or need help, so that you're never pushing anyone. Remember, I do not like to push product. And then number two is the team cycle bonus, which is paid weekly. And once you start building and training a team, you start earning a part of this. So I, of course, teach you how to find and attract and lead your team members, and you can plug them into my trainings until you're comfortable developing your own. But basically what the team cycle bonus is it's a big pot that we all contribute to. So it's a big volume pot, and as we're all making sales, a portion of that volume goes into this pot, and then you get a percentage of it each week depending on your rank. So it becomes your residual income. That's where the bulk of your income will come from. But it's a slow build in the first year. So, as long as you're consistent, though, there's a great reward. And I was so rewarded by the fulfillment of helping people that I hardly remembered to check my earnings each week. My husband will still ask me, like, hey, how much did you make? Because the men, the hubbies, they're the money warts, right? They want to know dollar signs. And I still forget to check because I'm so passionate about helping people. I'm not in it for the money. I know there's a reward tied to how many people I help, so I just focus on that. I focus on how many people I can help, knowing that if I help more, the dollar sign is going to be more. But I don't really care what that dollar sign is, if that makes sense. So whatever you put into this is going to reflect your income. You do not have to meet a certain quota each month. There are no sale requirements. You're not penalized for canceling or going what we call inactive, but you are rewarded for the effort that you put in. So this is an incredible opportunity, but we're also about more than just sales, as I keep reiterating. And if you want to join this team for support and accountability for your own fitness goals, and for an awesome discount, that's okay too. Not everybody joins for the business and for the income. We're your fit family and we're here to support you. But I challenge you, and I always challenge my team, but I challenge you tonight to dream big. Know that you can do this and achieve what you never thought to be possible. On our team, we like to call it going all in. Go all in for a year and give this a fair shot. And I promise you, if you do the things that we're telling you to do, and teaching you to do, you will see success and you will not ever want to quit. You'll just keep going and going and soaring. So be a goal setter and then be a goal getter and achieve your dreams with this opportunity, because believe me, it can be done. But keep in mind, I never saw that in the beginning. I never saw that. I never had that vision. Yes, 6 figures in under 3 years is crazy wild, like crazy wild. But the growth in the beginning is slow. And most people quit and give up because they think they should be earning more. So know that, leaving this conversation and this webinar, that most people give up because they want it too fast. And it doesn't happen overnight. It does not happen fast. It happens however you pick the pace, but it's not going to happen overnight. It does take time, and it's not hard work. It's just work, and it takes time to learn it. There's a learning curve. It takes time to build. I mean, it took me 3 years, right? To earn 6 figures in 2 to 3 years. I mean, if you had to put in time day in, day out, wouldn't you do that? I mean, I did. That's why I stuck with it, because I saw the potential, and hopefully you do too after hearing this presentation. So now you're probably thinking, how do I get started? What are my options? So I want to first draw your attention to the stick figure picture. We are a binary system. What that means is that we look like a stick figure in our downline. We've got the head and then 2 legs, and you will fall on one of those legs, the right leg or the left leg of our team system. And so what I encourage coaches to do is, okay, if you look at the second graphic that says your upline and it has the little orange guy, that's you. So I would be the blue guy above you. That would be you. And I know this is so hard to like visualize. That's why I have a picture of it. But we have a shared leg with all those blue guys on it that's going down. That's what's the team volume, the team cycle bonus, where you earn that residual income. That's where it comes from, is that we're all adding to that leg together. And then you build your left leg with your coaches and on the way down. And so the important part that I want you to take away from this is not that. The important part is that if you get in now, you are going to be in a great spot to start earning that volume ahead of time. So if you wait and you wait to sign up, people are going to sign up underneath you, and then you're going to sign up underneath them, and you're going to miss out on that volume. So all this does is get in now so I can help you grow your organization, is basically what it means. The team is continuing to build, whether you're in a spot or not, and whether you're building or not. So the important part is to save your spot in the downline tier structure so that you can be in a great place for success. It's something that's so difficult to explain to newer coaches who are unfamiliar with this structure. That's why I just like to throw it out there, that getting in early establishes you that much more quickly. It allows us as a team to help you build your team faster, and it gives you the best advantage for getting out of the gate on the right foot. So 3 options for getting started are discount coaching, hobby coaching, and business building, or anywhere in between. So as you can read, the discount coach strictly just wants the discount. They want to save money on their product. They really don't want to sell. They just want to be a part of the challenge groups. Perfect. Not a problem. You can sign up that way. Hobby coaching, maybe you work full time. You don't really know how this is going to fit in, but you love the products and you have some friends that might want to join with us. Perfect. They can join us. You can sign up as a hobby coach and you can dabble in it. And then we have our business builders who are all in. Like I said, they're all in. They want to make that income. They want that life of freedom. They see the potential of growing a team. You're all in. You can sign up as a business builder. And they go both ways. Some coaches sign up as discount coaches and then work their way up to business builder, and some the other way too. So it goes both ways. It's just up to you as what you want. So joining as a coach, the best way to join as a coach and the best value is to purchase a challenge pack. And basically a challenge pack is just a deal, a package deal for you, bundled up, a package bundle that includes a fitness program, Shakeology, and a free trial of our club subscription. And so by purchasing that, you're saving about $50 to $80. Your sign-up fee is waived. And you'll have everything that you need to be proof the product works. So check with the person that invited you to this call, or myself, and let's see which one works best for you, because there's promos every month and there might be something special running this month just for you that is a great option for you getting started. So you can discuss what works best for you with the coach that invited you after this call. There is an ongoing business service fee. It is waived. Any fees are waived. The $40 sign-up fee and this monthly fee are waived with veteran and active duty military. That's how I got started. So it was kind of nice. I didn't really know what it was saving me until now, but until you actually start working the business, that $15 adds up. But in addition to your initial investment, you will have this monthly ongoing fee. And basically what this covers is it pays for the millions of dollars that are spent on media from Beachbody, your personal website where your online stores are, your coach online office, any warehousing products so that you don't have to take on any inventory, all the customer service and technical support, all of our marketing through the infomercials and online, any kind of communication, training tools, and the daily personal development to help you grow your business. And so to get this kind of support, it's really a small fee for an incredible value. So, and you can make that money back your first month as a coach. So we teach you how. So in the next 24 hours, the person that invited you to this call is going to follow up with you, and they're going to ask you a couple of questions. So I want you to think about these. What did you like most about the presentation? Does this seem like something that would fit into your life and help you achieve your goals? And which option appeals to you? Sticking around as a customer or going ahead and signing up as a coach? Sorry, I didn't click the next arrows. So be thinking about it. What can becoming a coach do for me? What's that why? What would this do and how would this make a change in your life? And then who can you help? It wasn't until I started making lists of people that I could help that I realized, wow, there's a lot of people out there that I could pay this forward to. And then what are my goals and my dreams? Because without a goal, you really don't have a plan. So you have to kind of have that goal in your mind to know, okay, here's my plan and here's where I want to be. And if you can see where you want to be, then you know where you need to go, right? And so maybe coaching is that path that's going to take you there. Maybe this opportunity is a means for you to get closer to your goals and your dreams. So thank you again for coming tonight. I appreciate you listening to the webinar. Please, please, please send those questions to the person that invited you. And if it was me, I will be following up with you and reaching out to hop on a call to answer those questions for you personally. So thanks again for attending. Have a great night. Thanks for taking time out of your evening and with your families to listen to this, and we'll be in touch. Talk to you guys soon.